from a driver's perspective of getting a good restart? What do you have to do?
Yeah, I don't have an opinion on the shorter or longer one. I guess I see pros and cons to both of them. If I'm voting, I'm probably picking the longer one, but I don't think that's the same throughout the field. It's probably 50-50, if I'm being honest. So we'll kind of have to wait and see what NASCAR comes up with on that. They are taking the driver's opinion in on this whole thing, right? That's why we started trying it, and we kind of see it where it could go possibly wrong at Fontana, but we've also seen the short one go wrong plenty of times. So I don't know. I choose long because it just gives more options for the drivers, but whatever we end up doing is what we'll do.
Well, what about you and the way you restart? What, in your opinion, are the elements to a good restart from a driver's perspective?
It's all timing. It's all timing. You got to have a good car, right? You got to have good power, all those type of things. But it's the timing of when you get to the car in front of you. It depends what place you're into, right? Like what lane do you want to be when you get to turn one, off of turn two. It's really, the restart is not just once I get the high gear. It's like the whole next lap. And what is considered success on all that, because there's plenty of times that you can make a move early and it looks good through 1 and 2 until you get to 3 and 4, and then it's like I'm in the wrong lane and 3 of them go by you, right? And you lose everything you gained. There's plenty of times that happens, so it's just kind of taking the big picture into it and timing it out right, making smart moves. It's the hardest part of the sport, 100% the hardest part for a driver at least.
Joey, for someone that mastered this racetrack in a Bandolero in a Legends car, what advice do you have for those drivers now racing it? What does it take to win at this racetrack?
Oh boy, you're talking 20 years ago to me now. But since I've run around here, but I always thought Legends car racing was so much fun. And Bandoleros, like I always had a blast racing here. Those memories will be with me forever. I still, like even now, walking around the garage, I still think about like when I walked around with my dad, on Cup weekend. I thought it was so cool when we'd race, at night after qualifying sometimes here with the Legends car, and just knowing that everybody was here, I thought it was cool. And I don't know, those memories still come rushing back. And I guess my advice would be to just enjoy it, because that's what it is at that level. It's supposed to be for fun. You're supposed to enjoy that you're pushing a car to its limits, and you're learning and you're making memories, right? It's not cup racing. It's not supposed to be cup racing. It's supposed to be either a stepping stone or a hobby, and let it be that.
So the importance is it's okay to make mistakes.
Absolutely. Please make mistakes. That's how you get better.
Perfect.